There you go. And that.
Definitely a lot tighter around my core, is like so much easier.
There you go. Front. Abs first. Definitely tighter though. But you can see that you have some water just because even right now you're like slightly sweaty. All right, so every morning I look at Steven's conditioning to see how dry he wakes up. If, especially a day out, you want to see if he's filling out, drying out properly. So what I did was I carved him up earlier, which is called the front load. I start carving them on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then after 2 high days, we went low.
Of water. 7.8. This is the white fish, the besa, super light on my stomach. Fish and oats, how's that sound? Has to be precise. Have to add a little bit of seasoning to it. I would say when you get closer to the show, it's actually a lot easier to stick to the diet because everything you're doing is, you're held accountable. So I think it's really important, just in general, for any sort of like contest, whether it be bodybuilding, powerlifting, or wherever. If you're on a specific diet plan, I would say stick to that diet plan, just because you're only going to maximize your results. First meal of the day is about to go down. I have 40 grams of oats, about 14 grams of peanut butter, and 6 ounces of the white fish, the besa fish from Trifecta. 1 day out from the Arnold Classic. Yeah, so the salt's more to kind of keep me full. Like you said, I feel like if I were to change anything, I'll probably would look differently, so. First meal's down, just evaporated within a few minutes, didn't stand a chance. But we're probably just gonna rest up for like another 2 hours, and that's when I'm eating my next meal. We're 1 day away from the competition, and my brother and sister flew in this morning, and I literally grew up with them, and it's super nice for them to come out here and support me, along with my cousin, girlfriend, and my coach. So it's really good to have the support system I have here at the show, because I've done shows in the past where I would just travel there myself and I'll be in a hotel room by myself, and it's just not as nice because I'm literally just sitting there waiting to eat per each meal, and in between the meals I'm just there like sitting there in the hotel room by myself. Really important to me that they were able to make it out, so it should be a good weekend, and I'm excited to see how it turns out. The time we're here together, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Drying up, man. All right, so we're here at the Grandview Pro Fitness. I've been coming here for the past few years whenever I come out to the Arnold, and they always, they're super welcoming, and feels really good right now, just trying to get a little pump, nothing crazy. But overall, I feel really good. Definitely tightening up. Ariel, my coach, is doing a great job, dialing me in, so just running with the flow and just having some fun. We didn't really try to train to failure. The workout was just like, I was hitting like every single muscle group, and that's just to make sure I'm moving the food into the right places and making sure I'm able to contract the actual muscle fiber so that he can gauge, what we can really do. I'm gonna do a little bit of arms too. Okay. To make sure.
Don't go too crazy, man.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to deplete all that life.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty difficult because when I come in here, I see everybody, training hard. I just want to get after it, but I just gotta listen to my coach, and
I actually had to tell him to stop.
Yeah, so right now we're about to go get a tan, spray tan. It's really important, especially you can work really hard in the gym and, you know, put in all the work, but the tan is really gonna bring out the definition on stage. Just having a dark complexion is really important. So I usually get about 2 or 3 coats of tan, and for me, it really brings everything out. I had bad tans in the past, and it definitely, you know, ruined my physique. Get my war paint on. It does hit me like, okay, we're ready to go. Like, we're about to compete, you know?
It's done.
How does it look?
It looks great.
We're ready. So we're about to be back at the Airbnb, and I'm gonna check in with my coach Ariel and see what my next meal is. I have no idea what it is because we're just kind of playing it by ear based on how I look. So he's gonna take a look at how I look, and then he's gonna determine what I'll be eating for my next meal. And just tonight's just pretty much done. You know, just gonna rest up and get ready for the big day tomorrow, compete. So now it's just, you know, continuing the process of just filling up and just being around good people like, you know, my family, my girlfriend.
Front. Like bloat out. How much you weigh?
Well, not even too bad. Short pants on. I have a pair of shorts.
Let's go 6 ounce. Let's go 100 again.
6 ounces of whitefish. 100 grams of white rice. Okay.
So basically, I just looked at them, trying to see, you know, whether or not we should just add more carbs or cut the carbs. So I'm just gonna keep it in the middle. I think we can still tighten up a little bit. But yeah, but definitely we still have a little room to tighten up. We just gotta make sure we're feeding him enough.
100 grams of white rice, and then 6 ounces of the white fish, and then 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. So salt is definitely important right now, just to maintain my fullness. This is my meal number 4 here. Got 6 ounces of basa, 100 grams of white rice. This is, you know, from the a la carte. I like to do the a la carte and the carb sources. That way I can weigh out the foods that I eat. I know they have pre-made meals and all that, but for me as a competitor, I feel like it's super beneficial to really weigh out my foods. So I think it's such a good choice that Trifecta offers that, and it's definitely beneficial if you're a competitor like me. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for the day. You know, I'm just gonna be resting up, just try to stay relaxed and calm, and continue just filling up for the night, and, you know, just be ready for the show tomorrow. Pretty excited. So just get a good night of rest and get after it tomorrow.